Okay everyone, I'm back. It's probably been, I'd say probably about 2 hours since the part 1 video, and it's just been crazy around here. We've had John, it's a funny story. We ended up switching from our regular phone, which was Charter. It was like one of those bundle things. We switched to Magic Jack, which has been like an ongoing joke because it was terrible. I mean, we were getting dropped calls. We didn't have caller ID. We could see the number, but not the name. Wheels in the background. Like when you had call waiting, it would beep and it would not stop. It didn't just do the 2 beeps. It would keep on and you couldn't see who it was calling in. Just all kinds of stuff. So we're switching back to Charter, and while John has him here, he's getting him to check our internet speed, all kinds of stuff. So we've got that going on. Then the guy just showed up to bring the new refrigerator, and it's one for our garage. And our other one, just the seal is not, you know, the door's not shutting good, and it's just old. So we got a new one to put in the garage. So it was beginning to look like I was not going to be able to do this video, and I'm just going to do it anyway. So because I wanted to show you, there's several things I wanted to show you in case you go shopping tomorrow, or if you're watching this on Saturday, in case you're shopping today, because I got some good deals on some things yesterday. So, but one thing I wanted to show you, this isn't makeup or clothes, this is just something I got, and I don't even know what this is about, but I had to know what all the hubbub was about. So I went yesterday to Barnes & Noble. So anyway, these are the books. I had no idea that it was a trilogy, and came with 3 of them. And the lady at Barnes & Noble said, go ahead and get them. She said, we just got them in. She said, they will be gone by this afternoon. And I said, really? I said, well, should I get all 3 of them? Because I was thinking, I don't know if I'll like it, you know. And she said, yeah, go ahead and get all 3 of them, because I don't know, you know, they've been running out. And I figured if I did like it, I would want to read the other 2. And then I figured I can pass them on or put them on my blog or something. So, and then it was funny because then I went to check out, and the lady said, oh, somebody's going to be busy this weekend. So I don't know. I know that it's supposed to be kind of a frisky story, so maybe I'll have to let you know how it goes. New York company, and they've always been one of my favorite places. It's a real hit or miss. When you go in there, you know, it's not like you're going to love everything in there, but they do have some things at good deals. You just have to kind of pick through it and pick some of the things that are, you know, that you like. And so they had a big sale going on yesterday, and I ended up getting 4 things. One of them was this pretty hat, a fedora, and I just loved the colors on it, and I love fedoras. And I say that, and I only wear them every once in a while, but for some reason I love a fedora with a maxi dress and just flat sandals, even flip-flops. I just think that's the prettiest look, and I like wearing them to the beach and stuff too. It's one size. The regular price was $22.95, and it was 60% off. So it was very inexpensive. Matter of fact, I thought I had saved my receipt. I did. Save my receipt so I could tell you all the prices. So this ended up being $9.18. Then when I was going past something, I saw this belt, caught my eye, and you'll see why in just a minute. It's got the tan, and then it's got the neon chartreuse, and I just love the way that looks together. And this is, I ended up having to get the large, extra large, because it's one of these belts that you this is like going to be a comedy video. It's one of these that you do a double wrap, and in order to double wrap it around my hips, I needed the large. So I don't know what I'll end up wearing this with, but I think it'll come in handy at some point. And it was, I don't know how much off this was. Let's see, 50% off. So it was only $11, regularly $22. And if it hadn't had the tan and that neon, I probably wouldn't have gotten it, but I just love that together. And I thought that would just, you know, with white jeans and then shoes this color and just a white t-shirt. I tried to wear it today, but it just wasn't going with this t-shirt and this whole look. And I already had this black Sophie B thing or whatever, so I figured I would just save that for another day. And then this is the main thing that I wanted to show you. Wrap dresses. You know, they're supposed to look good on everyone, and I tend to think they don't look as good on me because I'm long-waisted, and so I have a lot of space, and usually I need a wider belt or I just need something else, but I still love them. And they had theirs on sale for $19.99, and they had the prettiest colors. So let me get the one and show them to you. This is the first one, and it's just a, I know how black does this camera, but it's just the basic black. They're a great length. They're right at my knees. I tried them on last night with heels. I love the collar, and it's just, it's really like a faux wrap dress. It doesn't really wrap, it just, you know, slides over your head, and then it has the belt, and you could always, what I can always do is put a wide, you know, leather belt or something with this. So I picked up the black one, and they had white, coral, a real pretty like turquoisey color, just several pretty colors, but I tried to pick up what I knew would be more, you know, geared to wear, and I just loved this one. This one actually almost looks better than the black one, and it might be because of my shape. It might, because of the pattern, might mix it up a little bit better, but they just look great. The neckline is great, and because they're kind of like a faux wrap, you get good cleavage and everything, but it's not just out of control, and you could always pin it if you need to, because for church you don't want, you know, you don't want it to be too crazy. So love that, and these were $19.99 a piece, 20 bucks. So I got the hat, the belt, and 2 dresses for $64.80 with tax. So, that's okay. So my state tax is 4.75, but my county tax is 2.25. So that's the tax. I just saw that on here. Okay, then I'll go ahead and show you this. I ordered this from Shopbop, and it came in, I think, must have came in last Friday, and it's just another one of their, you know, it's the splendid, like my nude maxi dress that I wore a couple weeks ago, but this is not the ribbed. This is just the cotton, and it's so soft, and it's the blue color, and I have not even tried it on because I know it'll fit. It's medium, but I don't think it's going to be quite as fitted as the ribbed, which is good and bad. Some days you just don't feel like having the stress of having to look that good in your dress all day long. But so I actually thought about wearing this today, but decided to wait and maybe wear it Sunday or something. So I love this color though. It's just a real pretty like steel blue color, and I can't remember how much this was. It wasn't terribly expensive. I think $60 or something. And okay, I also got in my order, gosh, I got it in several. It was funny. It was from that Neiman Marcus Last Call. I think Will's behind me. And I got in several. It was funny, it came from like all different places. And I'd ordered 3 little sweatshirt type t-shirt things from Free People, which, Free People, I'm so glad I thought about this. That bathing suit that I got from Free People, the one with the pink, beautiful little ruffle and nice little bottoms, you know, I got medium because that's what I always get. If I get a large bathing suit, it usually is too big around the band, and the bottoms are a little too big. And so I ordered medium. That's what I always get, and it is hilarious. I put that thing on, and it was like a joke. And matter of fact, I put the bottoms on, and they were like cutting off my circulation. So my point was, Free People sizing must be kind of small, because I'd ordered those little sweatshirts and they just didn't look that good on me. And so I sent those back. I got, oh goodness, I don't even have it out here. I had to show you. I'll show you. I bought a black jumpsuit. It's the Young Fabulous and broke with the smocked center. I ended up keeping the large and sending the medium back. And then what else? I got the pants from Young Fabulous and broke. And anyway, so sent a bunch of stuff back. What else? Seems like there was something else. I can't remember what it was, but this is one of the things I got that I liked. It's really cute on. It's from that brand Wilt, W-I-L-T. And it's neat. It's got the back that's got a cutout, and it's just real blousy. And I love white t-shirts like this that have like the slubbing print in it, and then it's got the handkerchief bottom. So I just love that, and I'll be wearing that soon. I just think that would look good with any jeans, especially skinny jeans or cropped jeans, and some cool sandals or whatever. And I got this, gosh, a medium. It was $49, and then it was, I think, 30 or 40% off. So that was a good deal. The jeans I have on, I'll go ahead and tell you about those. My friend Colleen in Colorado suggested these. She loves them, and they are the Citizens of Humanity, the Danny cropped straight leg. And I sorry, I've got so much going on in my head. And I looked for them. Usually what I do is I'll go ahead and look them up, look at them, and read the reviews. And I'm glad I did, because they run small. So instead of ordering them online, I just got the girls at Oliver to order them for me, and they came in this week. So I'm wearing them today, and they are the Danny crop, and I got the size 30, and at Oliver they were $154. And so I'll show you those. And gosh, what else? Oh, goodness gracious, I got a whole bag of stuff over here, and this is one of the main things I wanted to tell you about. I can't believe this. Okay, first of all, this is a girl that lives here in town, beautiful young girl that's in fashion, and I've met her several times at fashion shows. I think every fashion show I've been to, her products are in the show, and they're very young. Most things are probably too young for me to wear. Like, one thing that stands out is I remember in the first fashion preview I went to, it was one of those things where you have shorts, like short shorts, and then the sheer long palazzo pant kind of over them. And she just has really cute fashion forward things. A lot of Jeffrey Campbell looking and Wild Fox type inspired clothes. And she sent me this sweater. I looked on her website and I told her I liked it, and she sent it to me. And it's, I can't remember, it seems like it was something oversized sweater or something, I can't remember. And I just love the colors, that Kelly green with the tan and the cream. And I don't know when I'll get to wear it, because I think it would be too warm now, unless you wore it on a summer night or something with, it would look good with white jeans or just denim, light denim or something. But I'm gonna, and her website is called Shop Bones. And so I'm gonna put the link to that below, because I think a lot of you, especially those of you in your 20s, will love her taste and her stuff. And she's a sweetheart. So I wanted to show you that. This is the last thing I had to show you. And they are having their semi-annual, it's actually their semi-annual sale is next week, but they're having like a preview sale.
Well, they might be sparsely.
That was a 40-minute, I think, break, and then I'm going to finish this up. Oh, okay, so Victoria's Secret is getting ready to have their semi-annual big sale, and I walked in and they were doing like a pre-sale. And one of my favorite things I got are these two pair of pants. They're just like, I love, this is what I put on like when I get home, and I've got on, I mean, if I've got on comfortable jeans, I might wear those until I go to bed. But a lot of times I'll come home, here's Bridget, she always goes behind Will to pick up the crumbs. But this is something I would wear like on the weekends or whatever, and they're just little like soft little sleep pants. I love the waistline, and I'll put on something like this and a tank top and wear it around the house, and then I'll end up sleeping with it a lot of times, and that way I still feel like I look decent, you know, I don't look sloppy. And anyway, these were, I got medium and they fit. I've already tried them on. They were $15.99, marked down from $34.50, and they had black too, but I already have several pair of black pants, so I just got the gray, and it has the lace top and the pink, of course. Then they had bathing suits. So since my Free People bathing suit was a bust, literally, that bottom, I swear if it would have flung off, it would have been like a boomerang or something. It was so tight. But so you can buy their bathing suits separate, and they're good prices. Like these bottoms were $22.50. And this is called the Hip Bikini Fit. And I've already tried these on, and they fit, fully lined, so it won't be see-through. And so this is the bottoms, and then you can pick between several tops. And I'm gonna go for something a little different this year. I'm gonna do this top. And they had these in the different actual bra sizes, so I was able to get yeah, similar to my size. This is like a, well, you don't need to know what size, you don't care, but it does have the string, so you can put that on there. But it's a really cute bathing suit. And it has lots of, see how it has like 3 different things for you to make it tighter. And it's just really cute. And the top was, how much was the top? It wasn't, $34.50. So the top was more, which there's more to it. And then this is the other one I got, and it's the same top, and it was probably the same price. No, this one was $30.50. I guess because it doesn't have the ruffle. And then these are my favorite bottoms. Right now, I don't care if there's a circus going on. These are the bottoms, and these fit so good. Matter of fact, I might go back and see if they have any more bottoms just like this, but they're real stretchy and straight across, and they're perfect, and I love the colors. And let's see, these were $22.50. So much better prices than a lot of bathing suits. I just don't like paying that much for a bathing suit. I don't know, spoiled. And they had their, I know, I'm always torn whether I should show you this kind of stuff, but I mean, we're all women here, hopefully. I only have, I think, 2% male viewers. So they did have their bins of bras, and most of them I didn't like, but I'll just show you a little bit. I did pick up this one. I thought it was so cute at that ruffle right there, because this is something I would wear, like you could wear this under this t-shirt and it kind of be part of your outfit. I mean, you know what I mean? You have to do it in the best way you can. And then they had, of course, all kinds of panties, and they even had these that have this, you know, waistband like that. I have a pair of the Commandos, which are like, I think they're like $24 a pair, and this was in the little bin for $5.99. So really go this weekend and see what they've got before, of course, they'll bring more stuff out for the big sale, but that's when I like to load up on all this, the Victoria's Secret sleepwear and stuff, and they really had some cute little jackets and stuff like that too. So I think that's it. I have probably forgotten something, but it's been just crazy around here. Brooke just got home. I watched the first part of my video when I was waiting this whole time, and my makeup is a little much for me today. I probably shouldn't have added these. I probably either should have added these or taken off a little bit of the liner, but it's all fun, isn't it? And these are the lashes that I have on. They're the Allure pre-glued, and I actually had to cut them. They were huge, really long. And actually Gina just texted me a picture of, she has been loving the new Ardell's. It's not the double ones, but it came out around the same time as the double ones, and they're real pretty, and they are self-adhesive, and she's been loving those, so I'm gonna give those a try too. So, oh, I better do a quick outfit of the day. Oh gosh, I almost forgot the best thing of the whole week, and I'll go ahead and show you now because I'll put it in my outfit of the day. Okay, and I'm so thankful to have some of you, you know, you're so supportive and everything, and I'm thinking of Laura, Miss Expensive Pink, I believe is her YouTube name, and she loves handbags and everything like I do, and so I always think of her when I'm looking at handbags now. But this one is another Alexander Wang, and the style name of it is, I believe it's called the, it's a girl's name, I'll put it down here, it's the Tote. And the color of this one is toffee, and I love the color. And here it is. You've probably seen the back right here, but I love this handle. It's just so pretty, and it can go, you know, cross body if you need it to, and it's so soft. I think that's what I love about the Alexander Wang bags, is the leather is just like butter, and they're already so worn in, you know. But this is it. And I am in love. Look at those pockets. Can you believe all those pockets? I love them. So my phone, it just fits right in that one. I don't even have anything in all these pockets yet, because I'm not used to having so many. So I'm just loving that. And the hardware, I don't know if you can see it there, is rose gold. And so what I did is the Rocco duffel bag, when it went 40% off, which is just phenomenal, I called, they gave me credit back for the extra that I paid. This one was also on sale, so I just took that credit, applied it to this one, and I only had to pay $100. So I am just double tickled with this bag. And so here's the front, here's the back. It's got the cool rose gold zipper, and it zips shut, and then it's got pockets and everything on the inside. And let me see, I don't think there's any more. I always try to keep my little original tags, and I usually write the month and date that I get them. So that's it. So I'm gonna do a quick outfit of the day and then let you go. I went and got it yesterday is I've got the black, and then I went and got the gray. Now I've got the white. It's the LNA Deep V tank, and you know, I could have worn it with like a nude bra, but I just wanted to kind of go real casual, and I just put the black Sophie B underneath it. And then these are the Danny cropped jeans. This belt is the drifted belt that I've sold some on my site, and I've got the Bolero and stuff like that. My shoes are the Cynthia Vincent from Target last year, and I'll show you how the back looks on. It's just awesome. I think there's some pictures of like Lindsay Lohan and other people with this bag too. You can see different colors. There's a real pretty turquoise one, but I just love this one. I love the color, and I just love it. So the outfit accessories, I have on these earrings that I've had forever. They're from Target. They're just nice little turquoise little earrings. I've even worn them to the beach and everything. They've lasted well. This is a little necklace that I've got these on my website, and I'm actually meeting up with her today. It's from Kristen Wood, He and Me Apparel. This is her new line, the Morse Code Couture, and she did some for me, and this actually spells out Find Your Sexy in Morse Code, and it's on a little like copper wire, just something, a little fun necklace. And let's see, my Dean Davidson Castle ring, my Lee Elena bracelet, which has become one of my all-time favorite bracelets. It's just, I think it's so comfortable, it's so striking, and it's one of the only bracelets too that this doesn't spin around. It always stays on the top, and I could even make it, it's on the loosest little thing there, but I could make it tighter and it would be like a real, you know, cuff like that, and then it would really stay, you know, like that. But I just always use it on the loosest, and see it after you wear them, it gets real soft and molded to you. It's just really a really neat bracelet. And sorry and you know what my nail polish is? It's the Dior Gray that I just got, and no fragrance yet because John's been here. I didn't want to make him sneeze or anything. My bracelets are, it was hard for me to believe they were handmade, but they are Farrah Karina, the same designer that makes the wrap bracelets. She made these, and when I was looking at them, I said, how could she have made those? But I guess you just get the elastic and feed the beads on there. But so pretty. I like the turquoise and the bling. And my watch is the Fossil Champagne. And I think that's it. I think that's all of my accessories. My hair, I washed it last night, and now I get the true meaning of I can't go out tonight, I'm washing my hair, because that's about how it is now. Since I don't wash it that often, and now I'm spending so much more time, you know, styling it, it's, you know, kind of like a little ordeal. But I mean, I could have really gone another day with my hair. It's so wild. I think the extensions really help, you know, give it fullness, and also the color is so much better now. And the products I'm using, that Ample Angora Shu Yumura mousse is the best bodifier I've ever used. And I don't know, can you guys see all those little crazy hairs everywhere? All that new growth is just everywhere. I mean, it's just, look at that. I mean, all over my head from where it broke off during that bumble and bumble thing. So that's a lot of the body that I'm getting, is just all that new growth. And the growth that's coming in now doesn't have that keratin. So it's my true natural frizzy, you know, hair with body, which I will never do that again. I'll never do the keratin all over. Next time what I'll do is just probably do it on the underside, like right there, and just do these pieces, because I've enjoyed them not being frizzy. Okay, you know, I could just talk forever. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and hopefully I will do some more videos, maybe an outfit of the day. So have a great weekend, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.